see me right now. You spit and see me right now. I'm knocking one ass the fuck out, man. What? What? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. What you want to do? What you want to do? Oh, all right. Let's do something. Driver. Oh my.
Again, back with a quick video. So, with this whole thing that happened on the transit bus in Newark, New Jersey, man, that bus driver gave that dude a hell of a beat down. You know what I'm saying? He beat the shit out of dude. All right, so for one, the bus driver did go to jail. Because he got out of his seat, got in that man's face, even though dude spit on him, he gave that dude a severe beating. I mean, he could have choked that dude out for real, but I didn't add that in the video because, I don't know how YouTube, thinking. But anyway, first of all, the bus driver, he is looked at as the primary aggressor because he got out of his seat and got in that man's face and stuff. And it escalated up to a fight. What I admire about the man was he told the people, hey, go to the back, gonna have some business. All right. So he gave that dude a hell of an ass whooping. I mean, a hell of an ass whooping. And people got to think, these days and times, bus drivers are stressed the fuck out. I'm a bus driver as well. I went to the training department. But still, when I was out there driving, I was stressed out. I mean, we have lives outside work, bills to pay and stuff, things going up. You don't know what's going on in the household. People, go through nasty divorces. I know bus drivers who went through some divorces and stuff. I know some who, had to move. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff going on. Some bus drivers, their children is out of control. They out here doing hell or whatever, wearing the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. On top of you driving on them city streets, the traffic is crazy. Cars and stuff is disrespecting you by cutting you off or just doing whatever out there. And then you got passengers that's being very disrespectful because you're the bus driver and they feel like you can't get out of that seat and do nothing. So you're going to take this abuse from you. Not all bus drivers going to take that shit. Not all bus drivers going to turn the other cheek. Not all bus drivers is going to, smile. To be honest, that bus driver was supposed to, pop the brakes, open all the doors, and call for a supervisor or transit police if they have one. I don't know what they have in New Jersey, but that's what he's supposed to have done. And for him to get up and argue with that guy and then lose it, something had to been going on in his life that triggered him to, to argue like that. It's been, times that, people talk crazy, whatever. I just ignore them, keep doing my job, and it's over with. But to go back and forth with this passenger stuff, you got other things going on. Now, I know some people's cheering the bus driver on, like, yeah, bus driver, yeah, or some other transit drivers like, yeah, he should have knocked him out, should have laid him out. But, in a sense, that wasn't right. It wasn't right. And, perhaps that bus driver could lose his job because he's going to be looked at as the primary aggressor because he got out of his seat, because he got in that man's face. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we all are human. We all going through something. And that's that. So I wish that, a lot of transit companies give their drivers a mental day, a day off, something to just, get rid of the stress. I know they have like a hotline for people that take therapy or whatever. And I think it should be utilized. I think it should be used, I talk to bus drivers all the time. People call me, and they just call me to vent and talk about stuff. They can have something going on at home. You know, the husband might not be acting right. The children may not be acting right. Other family members is acting crazy, whatever. It could be a big argument with family and stuff like that, and then they have to go to work right behind it. So they got all this stuff on their mind, and they're frustrated, and then they bring that energy on the bus, and then somebody else come who match that energy, and there go the explosive fights. There it is. Like I said, I had somebody call me. They were going through something, upset. Somebody came on the bus, matched their energy, and then they had a cussing match. And I was like, you got to leave that home stuff at home and leave work at work, you know. But I don't know if that, anything else happened with that bus driver or not. But I would just like to say, driving buses is not easy. People think it's easy because you just sitting down all day and just driving. But that can be mentally and physically draining. It can. I've driven one day, and there was concerts going on. There was homecomings going on, college football and stuff, and the traffic was bumper to bumper. You talking about late as hell. And when I did get off work, I was so mentally fatigued that it was hard for me to rest. I had to first unwind and get my mind right so that I could rest. But it's challenging. And I'm gonna be honest, driving the bus isn't for everybody because the company is paying so many dollars an hour, and it's good, doesn't mean that it's for everyone. They have very good benefits, you know. You got your pension, you have your 401k and stuff like that. That is great. But I'm not saying that driver is not meant to be a bus driver. I'm just saying it's not for everybody. I've known people that, get their CDLs, start driving, probably like a week or two later, they just walk off the job. They just get off the bus and leave them people stranded. They just can't handle it. They just can't handle it. So, I would tell anybody, leave the bus drivers alone. Let them do their job. Let's not, harass them, talk crazy to them and stuff, because you just don't know what a bus driver or anyone is going through. Just let them do their 8 and get on up out of there. Let them go home to be with their families. It's been a lot of bus drivers who lost their lives on the job, got into it with people and, got shot. There's been a bus driver that shot at someone because he was fearing for his life. So, the main thing is just leave these bus drivers alone. Let them do their job. And at the same time, these bus drivers are going through the same thing everybody else going through. And that's true. That's facts. I get calls all the time about personal things that's going on in their life, And I've had some that call me, and what they was going through was so severe that they had to call out. They was like, I just can't drive today. They was going through so much stuff. And it was heavy. It was deep. So that's all I got to say about that. It's just, hey, it is what it is, man. These bus drivers are people too. They have feelings. They got situations going on, and they trying to work and at the same time. So, peace.